girls, welcome back to DivaDollFlawless. I'm going to jump right in because I want to get this package packaged up and shipped out. But one of my crafty friends contacted me and asked if we could do a spring swap, so I agreed, and I want to share the projects I came up with for her. So I came up with this. This is a K-cup holder. It's a Lori Whitlock off of the Silhouette Design Store, Lori Whitlock K-cup holder. And instead of putting an actual coffee K-cup in it, I used it to package up one of my gel polishes from my line. And everything you see on here I did make. And the gel polish is a black holographic gel polish, and I did a lot of black because I know she likes black, but she also likes pastels and stuff too. And all of the designed paper is the digital paper from the Maggie Holmes Bloom Collection off of AC Digitals, as well as any ephemera pieces. And then all of the dots that you see, all of the dots that you see are the stickles, like the pearl ones. And I really like how on the butterfly ones, I grouped them. So I really love how these came out. And I had to stop making them because once I got done with one, I'm like, oh my goodness, kept coming up with ideas. And I'm like, I don't want to keep repeating the same thing over and over again. Then I made this. This is a little coffee maker. This was another SVG off of the Silhouette Design Store, and oh my goodness, I have to try to remember the name of the person from Design Store, but if you type in coffee machine, the SVG has this. This does not come with directions, so I'm not gonna lie, this one was a little difficult on trying to figure out how to get it together. The little K-cup was fine, and the coffee cup was fine, but the actual little Keurig or whatever coffee machine this is, I had to figure it out myself. So, but I love how it came out. If I had a Maggie Holmes coffee machine, it would probably look like this with the rose gold soft hardware. So I didn't put it on a card. I wanted to make ephemera pieces that she could save and then maybe gift to someone later. And oh my goodness, you guys, Crafting with Liller has showed a Sizzix rain boot die, and I just had to find a rain boot because I've been dying to play with it. So not the Cricut, all of this was cut out on my Cricut, but Silhouette had this rain boot die as well. And again, anytime I forget the designer's name, I'm just going to have to put it on the top. But as you can see, this was a pain. So I had to cut it but also weed it on my Cricut machine, and man, so I layered it up with some ephemera pieces and a pink rosette from the Bloom Collection. All of this was inspired by the Bloom Collection, but I love her taste, so adding a black to everything really made it look so sophisticated. And I plan on putting it on a card, and the card is going to have this printed material, this printed page from the Bloom Collection as well. But I made it for the envelope, but the envelope ended up being too small. So this is the background, but I love that background with this. And then I made this little envelope, and inside this envelope are little ephemera pieces. And I did close it with some Velcro pieces, but I had to cut this Velcro because this Velcro had an adhesive on the back, even though I hot glued these on here, and I didn't want it to stick and then she not be able to get into it. So I did make this envelope on my Cricut as well. Moving along, and I still need to decorate the front of this, but I also have some more ephemera I want to make and add in there. There's a lot in there, but I want to do some more. And then, you guys, I'm so excited about these. I made this little, it's like a pocket letter, I guess you could say. But look at the bottom. It's a shaker. This came out so cute. So I did use the bow page, and the bow page is what inspired all of these items. She was talking about the Bloom Collection and how much she loved the Bloom page. So because of that one page, I came up with all of these projects. So I cut out different die cuts for her using different pages from the collection. The ephemera piece that is in the collection is like a sewing spool, and I actually put some lace material wrapped around it, and there are some more ephemera pieces in the back. And then the back has the shaker pocket as well. So she could take all of these pieces out and re-gift this to someone else if she wanted to, or hoard it like we all do. And at first I was going to sew this shut with some silver thread, but then I decided against it because, again, I want her to be able to easily get the items out but reuse it if she wanted to. So I just used some silver mini clips, use some papers from the front to decorate it, and then I did a layered piece with some stitching. And I love this tool right here that I got from Joann's, and I used some silver leaves because I don't use a lot of silver and I really wanted to use it in this project. And then all of the roses you see, obviously I made them, but then I used my Wink of Stella on them. And then here's another page that I made. And again, I made the roses, I made the rosettes, and put the Wink of Stella on the sides. I showed this ephemera piece. I used the pearl stickles and went over this to create the raised design on here. And then I layered this ephemera piece on here. Again, all of this is from Bloom, and all of the washi tape you see on the sides are from Maggie Holmes as well. Okay, and then on the back inside are sheets of paper, so she can take these papers out and make her own projects. And I just thought this was a great way to not just send sheets of paper, but this is actually how I'm going to be organizing my scraps from each collection. So it was an idea that I took for myself and wanted to send it to her. And this is this the last one I made so far? Yeah. So I made this one as well. And then what I did was, you probably can't see it, but I did like a pearl little hook. So, and I used some string pearls to do that, and then just tied all of these ribbons and then curled some of the ribbon on here. And then the bow papers, she can take them out and use them. And then on the side, I used these little paper flowers, and all of the pearls fell out, so I had to find my own pearls and add them to the middle of all of these flowers. And then I layered up all these different pieces. I did a rosette, I used some tulle, this swan, and then the beautiful is an ephemera piece, but then I went over it with some rose gold stickles, and then took some what is this, like eyelash crochet, because you guys know I know how to crochet, so I have a ton of yarn and stuff. So I've been trying to use all of my materials for all my different avenues of crafting. And these little sheets, the plastic inserts, I actually got them from Walmart because I was planning on making like some photos, but I decided I'm gonna just go ahead and use them. They're for like the mini binders. And she has different sizes of the bow paper in here. And then, so yeah, she should be good to go. And this is a great way to give someone pieces of a collection that they really like. So that's everything I made so far. And this is for Vanessa. If you guys do not follow her, she's Sparkling Ghoul Girl on Instagram. Love her. She's such a sweetheart. And I really have fun making this. I'm actually getting ready to make some more stuff to add in this. But for the time being, I really wanted to share. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this gives you some craftspiration. And as always, and until next time, have a gorgeous day, dolls. Smooches. Mwah. Bye.